Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of RawRadiantHealth.com, and I'm Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So it's Monday, it's the beginning of the week. We all know I love the beginning of the week. It's a fresh new beginning. And today what I want to talk about is I received an interesting comment from someone over the weekend through YouTube. And I really liked their comment and what they pointed out because it's something I've never really quite thought about, but it makes a lot of sense. And they were just saying how that when they've tried to work through issues in their life, whether it's their food or it's relationship issues or personal issues, whatever the issue is, whenever they've been working through, they've always been taught that it's come from something from the past. And that it might be from childhood, it might be how someone's parents raised them, it might be how their classmates were to them when they were a kid, it might be from all sorts of experiences, but it's rooted from the past, and that what they're going through in the present moment is sort of an effect from a cause from the past. And that from watching one of my videos, this person came to realize that it's not so much about the past, it's more about what we're doing right now towards the future, and that they never really kind of looked at it that way. They've always just been trying to figure out why something is happening instead of figuring out what to do to change it. And I've noticed a lot of people get stuck in this, and I myself did years ago. I mean, really stuck in it, where, and it's something that I think more and more people are conditioned, especially if they're seeking out maybe some sort of therapy and different sort of cognitive or behavioral therapies or talking to someone or whatever it is that is sort of directed in sort of trying to figure out why someone has a problem. And a lot of times I see the problem with this is that people get stuck in trying to figure out that problem, or they kind of wear that problem on them. It's sort of like, I'm like this because this happened to me, or I do this because my past was like that. And they get stuck in a rut, and they just get stuck in this blaming and also almost reliving these past negative experiences over and over and over again. And it just gets pounded into you. And I don't see anything good coming out of this. I don't see anything good in finding a place to put the blame. I don't see anything good in talking over and over and over again and analyzing things and always just looking into, what is that deep, dark secret that is holding you back. Because you know what? You uncover it, and what does it do? Does it propel you forward? No, a lot of times it'll keep you even more paralyzed, because you then get stuck in this thought of like, oh, I'm so messed up, and and you just feel worse and worse. And then if you've got eating issues, then you're going to continue eating more and more to just numb that feeling out. Or if you've got drug problems, then it just escalates. It doesn't make the situation any better. And personally, I'm a firm believer in, instead of worrying about the past and what made you into who you are today, whether you're an angel or a monster, start fresh, start now. Think about what you can do today to have a better tomorrow, and concentrate your energies on that, because that's what's going to give you that energy. That's what's going to give you the life force to go and make changes in your life and become the best person you can be. If you're too concentrated on the fact that, like, your parents gave you junk food your whole life and that's why you've got nasty eating habits, you're going to just stay in that pattern and in that rut. But if you're just kind of like, you know what, I was raised in a junk food family, and that's what propelled me to take care of myself and to get into healthy foods and to lose the weight and to live a great, healthy, and vibrant life. Use it to move yourself forward, and don't get so stuck in the details from the past, because you know what? One thing I've learned is the past is the past. You can't go back and change the past at all. okay? I mean, what has happened is done. It's a done deal. You cannot, there's nothing you can do to change it in the slightest. So why get stuck in it? Because it's not moving. There's no flow in it. There's no opening. It's just dead weight, pretty much. So my view is, you know, you start from the here and now, right at this moment, and what you're doing now, and what are the causes you're creating at this moment so that you can have happiness, you can feel great, you can have a beautiful body, you can be healthy, you can be vibrant, you can be full of energy and full of positivity and optimism, and that you just attract all goodness into your life. But it's about what you're doing now and what you're focusing on now and how you're living now. It has nothing to do with the past. So I hope that each and every one of you just moves forward, moves out of that place of stagnant energy, and just take a step into the future and what you want to be and who you want to be and who you are now that's making that happen. Okay, so that's my little rant for today. I just want to get it off my chest because, you know, I don't think about a lot of these details, that it's good that when people write to me and they point things out, and I'm just like, yes, you're completely right, and thank you. So that's it. And I just want to remind you guys, I sent out an email today that I'm starting group coaching again. Okay, I put that kind of on the side for a little while. I've been focusing mostly on individual coaching and email coaching and donation coaching, things like that. And I got a request over the weekend to restart the group coaching, which I think is fantastic because it's a cheap way of sharing pretty much the costs between a group of 3 or 4 people and me. We have like a group conference call, and I rather put groups together, like if there's a group that wants to like get rid of their acne, and another group that wants to lose weight, and another one wants to maintain their diet and get motivation and inspiration, and get the groups together. It'd only be like 3 or 4 people to a group, and we would have like an hour conference call where I would answer questions and help direct each and every one of you onto a path of health. And by having it a group thing, then everyone's sharing the costs, and it would only be like $15 to $20 each, depending on how many are in a group. And the amount of people in a group would only be like 3 or 4 people. That's maximum. Like I like to keep these things small so everyone can talk, everyone can participate. The phone calls are recorded, and I do send you an MP3 of it. And so it's a great way of becoming accountable, you know, and taking responsibility for your health, your happiness, and your gorgeousness. So if you're interested, go to my website at www.rawradianthealth.com, and you'll see there's on the menu, there's coaching. Click on that, go to the group coaching, follow the instructions, and send me an email. You'll see there's instructions that tell you what to do. Okay, so do take advantage of that, because that's cheap, you know. I mean, you guys, 15, 20 bucks, that's like what you spend on a meal, and this is what's gonna like put you on the path to like glowing radiance. Lose the weight, clear up the acne, the whole 9 yards, okay? So I am wishing you guys the most fabulous, fabulous day. It's so beautiful out, I gotta go outside. So Mother Nature's been really kind in giving us like beautiful weather. So, I mean, it's what, mid-November? No snow yet, nothing. So I'm wishing you guys a fabulous, fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.